Hello.
Hello.
你会说中文吗 ？Do you speak Chinese? 你好。
Не по-китайски не понимаю.
Здравствуйте.
Здравствуйте. Здравствуйте, hello, привет. Приезжайте к нам в гости, у нас хорошо.
I have no idea what he is talking about, but I think he's being very friendly. 谢谢，谢谢，
谢谢，
спасибо.
谢谢，пока-пока.
Пока-пока.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Good morning everyone, welcome back to the channel. Now I am in Vladivostok and I'm ready for my first Trans Siberian train ride. And this morning I went shopping. I bought some groceries, some bread and some fruits, some dried apricot because it's going to be a very long ride of 27 hours. And my destination is a city called Blagoveschensk, a small city on China-Russia border. But before going to the train station, now I'm going to meet a friend who I met 2 days ago in a bus from China to Vladivostok. And his name is Jing and he's Chinese Korean. And we are going to try a mysterious restaurant that I've always wanted to try, Pingyang restaurant, which is a state-owned restaurant by North Korea. Here I am, Pingyang Cafe. 门口俩兵马俑。
正常。한국에도 다녔다가 돌아온 거예요? 타이베이 어디 간 거예요?
We don't want South Koreans to be here, and secondly, filming is not allowed, so I'm going to be very discreet. That's an unexpected trouble on noticing my friend's South Korean accent. The waitress initially didn't want us to come in. They do not serve South Koreans. But my friend is Korean Chinese. He picked up the accent as he has been working in Seoul. He can also speak Yanbian Korean, which is closer to North Korean accent. During our dinner, the waitress came several times, asking us to go out. He showed his Chinese passport to confirm his nationality. We literally fought for this dinner, and I ate the meal almost like a thief. The North Korean food was very yummy. The beef in the soup is stewed until very tender and was hand-shredded into stripes. We also had some raw octopus marinated with chili paste and some blood sausage.
它这个猪大肠洗好了之后，给它好好洗里边外边，然后整条的把最底下用绳子给它固定上，然后这里边中间的馅做好了之后往里塞。
它就等于说一条会很长哎。
这么长？
我天！
有的时候比这个还长的也有。因为它是整个条我们做的嘛。
口感是有一点糯糯的。还可以。
因为它不能用那个大米做。
这是什么米啊？
糯米。大米跟糯米的口感是不一样。
I couldn't film much except for the food, but the waitresses are absolutely gorgeous. Tall and pretty, have sweet, soft voices. My friend said that the selection of the workers in restaurants of this kind is highly competitive. The selected ones are well educated, bilingual, and can perform traditional dances or songs. They live in a group accommodation and have very limited contact with locals. After dinner, I went to the train station. I'm ready for my first Trans Sibiria train ride to Blagoveschensk, where I can return to China. What I have is a third class sleeper, so it's the most inexpensive one, and it's also the most ordinary one. I don't know what a fancy one looks like. My ticket cost more than 4,000 rupee for this ride, but first class cost more than 6,000. So a regular sleeper, a third class, looks like this one. There are altogether 6 beds in one small room. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And this table and the desk can be made into a bed and another bed, which is mine. So this is very different from a train in China, because in China on this side there is only some small seats. But here they are making use of every space. This is also a bed, which is actually quite practical. I felt that air conditioning it's not working, although it's written in my ticket that there is air conditioner. It feels so hot now, and I don't know if the Russians also feel that hot. But the aunties, they are still using the blanket. But many men, they already took off their shirt. I went for a walk inside the train. This was a slow train. The first class has separate cells. There is place to charge your phone. The toilet space was small, yet very well maintained. So this is a small washroom. It's quite old-fashioned, but it's quite clean. There was no restaurant, but you can get snacks like chocolate, cookies, and water. Спасибо. Пожалуйста. I got a piece of this from the small shop. There is also an industrial-style boiler from which you can get hot water.
你好。
你好. They even have a filter on the top. It's a very it's a very nice cup. Very beautiful.
Russian.
Это она Китай, нет?
Made in China.
Chinese.
Что она говорит? Да. Нихао.
Нихао.
Нихао, ма. Я в охране работаю в Хабаровске. Нихао, ма.
Она не понимает.
Нихао, yes.
Это здравствуй.
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 Здравствуй, да. Фу, ты говоришь. Ты не понимаешь ничего.
Здравствуй.
Нихао, ма. Все.
我很好. Здравствуй. Спасибо.
Такие слова знаешь. Спирт будешь пить?
No.
Алкоголь.
Алкоголь. У меня спирт есть.
Алкоголь.
Алкоголь. Да, будешь пить?
Ем.
Она ест. Подожди. Я же на рынке работаю, на Южном, да? Ты вот так вот. Russians are not the most outgoing people, so it's rather rare that someone spoke to me. I didn't understand a word of him, but through his gestures and facial expressions, I felt he's being friendly and funny. Ты сегодня замужем?
Yes.
Что ест? Ага.
Да.
Все хорошо.
That was such a funny experience. I have no idea what he's talking about, but everything sounds funny. And he was asking my name. I hope I was right. But this uncle definitely looks like a funny person. I wish I knew Russian so that I can speak to him. My lunch is some Russian dumplings that I bought yesterday, so I hope it's still good. And the bell pepper, and then this cookie. My neighbors set up an elegant dinner, complete with pre-prepared dishes. They laid out a tablecloth, set up teacups, and dined with a wonderful sense of ceremony.
Outside the window, endless stretches of forest and grassland rolled by, with the occasional small villages dotting the view. Gradually, night began to fall. I've always wanted to take a ride on the Trans Sibiria, the world's longest railway that spans over 9,000 kilometers, connecting Moscow and Vladivostok in Russia Far East. I imagined experiencing the cycle of day and night and make sense of the vastness of Russia. This time I only traveled a short part. The train reached Blagoveschensk, where it started heading south to Blagoveschensk.
The sleeper isn't so big, so I'm 160. I think someone who's 180 won't fit in here. There is about 10 centimeter distance here, and somehow it still feels quite hot. The air conditioning isn't so powerful, and I hope I can sleep well tonight. Normally I'm not afraid of the noise, but I'm afraid of some snoring neighbors, and I hope I don't have some tonight. So good night. Good morning everyone. Now it's 9 a.m. I had a very good sleep, and I have no idea where I am now because the phone signal is very weak. So I'm in a very remote area in Russia, and this is outside my window. It's just endless forest.
I washed my face, had some simple food, and after 27 hours, finally the train arrived. Finally, I've reached the city of Blagoveschensk, Heihe. The journey is so long, 27 hours. I don't think I want a long distance train ride in a very short time. Russian-Chinese border is vast, yet much of it is defined by one river, Heilongjiang in Chinese, meaning Black Dragon River or Amur River in Russian. There is only one place where two big settlements are situated right on the border. The distance between Blagoveschensk and Heihe is only 500 meters apart. They almost merged as one conurbation, yet they stay two cities with unique ethnic and cultural division. This place was also part of the land ceded to Russian Empire by Qing Empire. There were turbulent times, yet with the normalization of bilateral relations, the ties were renewed and trading activities blossomed.
My hotel is definitely in a suburban area of the city near the train station. So now I'm taking a taxi to the center.
Спасибо. So today is Tuesday, but still many people are visiting the church, including young people. And in Russia, it's mainly the Orthodox Christians.
This must be the market here.
And is this cherry?
Cherry.
Cherry?
Kizil, это не cherry.
Ah, not cherry. Can you eat it?
Да, можно. Есть.
Can I try one?
Да. Компот можно варить.
А варенье можешь?
Like this? It looks like cherry though.
Kizil.
Kizil.
It's like a sour berry. Ah, thanks.
Очень вкусно.
Good. How much? No? Спасибо.
Пожалуйста.
That's so nice of him. The Russian hospitality. So I was here, I want to film something, and then he just gave me those fruits, the plums. I want to check out their store. Can I have a take pictures? Thanks. Спасибо.
It's a small grocery store. Besides fresh fruit, there were also dried nuts and lots of candies. The shop was quite busy, yet he took his time to chat with me.
Do you speak English?
Yes. You
Yeah?
speak English?
No.
No. Are you from here?
We're from Tajikistan. I'm
Tajikistan.
from Tajikistan.
Ah, okay. Tajikistan. It's a very beautiful country. I want to go there at least once in my life.
Таджикистан самая красивая страна в мире. Это рай в мире, можно так сказать.
We used Google Translate to talk, and then I showed him the videos that I made recently about the Chinese Tajiks, and he said they have the same wedding ceremony.
Таджики.
Таджики, Ташкорган.
Ташкорган. Да, я знаю.
Right?
Их
The
знаю,
same?
да.
They look...
Это они в Китае. Они в Чайне, да?
Yes, Chinese Tajik.
Это ваш. Да. Я подписался, наверное. Sahib. My name is Sahib.
Sahib. Yan.
Yeah?
Yan.
Oh,
Nice,
very good. Very
nice
good.
meeting you. So he said there was a story. Ah, your family is here, your parents are here, you work here, you live here. Ah, and you had 7 years in Moscow. I see.
Виноград узбекский. Точно узбекский. Компот.
I'll pay for it. No, I'll pay for it. I want to pay for it.
No.
No, it's not good. No.
Very good. Very good.
I got some of those. That's dried kaki and the dried apricot from Tajikistan. It's so sweet. In the end, he invited me to say something in front of the camera together.
Tajikistan Bapesh.
Tajikistan Bapesh. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye. They just made my day. So ever since I'm in Russia, because of the language, it has been quite difficult to talk to people. But just now, it's just an amazing experience. How much is it?
350. Соти 50.
35 for one.
Сколько стоит?
350.
Ну,
Татьяна
не.
Татьяна Алексеевна А, да?
700 рублей.
Спасибо.
Пожалуйста.
I got my fresh vitamin of the day. Some raspberries from Blagoveschensk. So I just asked a boy if he has ever been to Heihe on the other side. He said he had been there.
Одну.
No? Good? More?
Я
No? Yeah.
пойду куплю.
This raspberry is so good. 你好，
你好，你的身体怎么样？
我的身体很好，
我们也很好。
你们也很好。
Попробуй.
Me? I'll get one. Спасибо. Wait.
Спасибо.
Hello.
Hello.
你会说中文吗 ？Do you speak Chinese? 你好。
Не по-китайски не понимаю.
Здравствуйте.
Здравствуйте. Здравствуйте, hello, привет. Приезжайте к нам в гости, у нас хорошо.
I have no idea what he is talking about, but I think he's being very friendly. 谢谢，谢谢，
谢谢，
спасибо，
谢谢，пока-пока.
Пока-пока.
Bye-bye.
So that was a lot has happened in front of this bakery, and now I'm going to do one last thing that I really would like to do. That is to try their bakery. Здравствуйте.
Ну проходи, что ты стоишь?
Спасибо. They've been really kind. Russia has lots of good bakery, and honestly, they are much better than the bakers in China, in my opinion. Can I have one of that? It's not that easy to get multi-cereal bread in China, but in Russia it's quite easy. So I got 2 pieces for 130, which is not expensive at all. So this one has flaxes in it. After getting my bread, I headed to the border control. A border crossing is a ferry ride. There is also a bridge connecting the 2 cities, yet it is only open to tourists when the river gets frozen. So I've just went through the custom check. It doesn't take that long. It took altogether maybe 10 minutes, and I've also got this. It's a ticket, a tax paid to Russia, cost 1,000 ruble. Every day there are Chinese who commute between the 2 countries buying products or transporting products. Some Russians also do the same. So each person have a limit of certain amount of kilos that they are allowed to bring. So Chinese people go to Russia and buy, for example, liquors, buy milk powders. Those products are very good in Russia, and bring them back to China. So that's how they make some pocket money. The ferry went fast and soon left Russia behind. In winter, the river will get frozen and people can play ice hockey. The ride is only 5 minutes, and I would gain 1 hour.
就看着海关了啊！这个大转盘和那国旗中间往这边点灰色的这个就是海关了，
就那个房子呗，
就是海关了。
这就是老干净了，其实他们那个家里边搞得可干净了。
这我们进家了，
就他那个酒店也搞得很干净，
可干净了，
对吧？
他们捡破烂的人都注意形象，那女的都得洗小脸抹上小口红。
对对对。他们就很讲究，就是女的都很注重外表。
看他们这衣服都洗得可透了。
对对对。
买的人太少了，没有一个随地吐痰的，没有一个在那个公共场合抽烟的，是不是？
对对对。
抽烟都是出门外抽去，冬天可冷了，穿着拖鞋，穿着大衣，就冻成那样似的也在外头抽烟。
对对对。
真的，没有一个大声喧哗。
对，他们是安静，就是在那个酒店里面真的是好安静。
在超市也是，上超市说话都可比咱俩上超市了，俄罗斯人小声说，一点别也别说。他俩车在这停着，这车放音乐了，这个车说，哎呀，噪音影响到我了，他马上就关了。
对对对，就他们还是在公共场合很注意的。This is perhaps the most dramatic transition I've ever experienced within 10 minutes. From an urbanscape that is more Western back to a standard Chinese city. Everything turned cheaper, especially the hotel. My today's room costs only 100 yuan per night, so accommodation in China is apparently much more affordable. And tomorrow there will be a very famous morning market, and it is just outside this compound behind that building. Heihe also has a Russian touch. Look at the building blocks, the dome, and a sports center disguised itself as a church. Like many other cities in China, Heihe has a lively night market and public squares filled with people dancing. This is one big difference between Chinese and Russian cities. There is always a lively crowd here. We simply have more people, and we love 热闹. Russian visitors enjoy coming for massage and shopping. It's convenient and affordable. They love trying Chinese food and watching the square dance. And their tapping feet was hinting at the excitement beneath their seemingly cool appearance. Right now I am in a market, the morning market in Heihe, and unlike the market in southern China, which take place for a whole day, the morning market starts at 5 a.m. in the morning. That's very early, and then lasts till around 9. So basically people just sell their stuff on the street, but after 9 the street will be clear so that cars can go again. That bamboo thing is called tiangan, so it's kind of a sugar cane. Interesting mushroom. That's a specialty here. 松子 pine seeds, hazelnut, and then mushrooms. There are also Russian tourists who are buying Chinese specialties, that is fresh sesame paste. That's fresh milk that is being sold. Well, look, the blueberry is so big. That's a traditional mooncake for the Mid-Autumn Festival, 中秋节, and it's coming soon. My breakfast is porridge, a savory porridge with pork and century egg, and then a pancake with egg and pork, and finally half mooncake. It's pretty solid. Heilongjiang River, Amur River. So yesterday I was still there in Blagoveschensk, and today I am back. It's so close. I think Russians can see us and we can see them every day. So that's all for my today's video. I hope you enjoy watching it. And this afternoon I am going to Heihe, which is the northmost part of China, and from there I'm going to pick up my scooter, which I shipped a few weeks ago, and I will drive to the south into Inner Mongolia. So thanks for watching. and stay tuned. Bye bye.